Eulogy, and you can come next, whoever wants to say something about my brother. Yeah. Okay. Peyton Alonzo Keese was born in Manila, Philippine Islands on May the 30th, 1947 to Oscar Keese Sr. and Magdalena Alonzo Keese. He was the second child in a family of 9 children. He attended Catholic schools from elementary to high school and graduated from Lourdes Catholic School in 1966. In his early years, he worked alongside my father as a child actor in the Filipino movies and also live TV, where we eagerly awaited with our neighbors to watch him on television live. We were so proud of him. And in 1966, Peyton, along with my brother Oscar Chick, traveled to the U.S. to live with my Uncle Peyton and Aunt Dorothy in Harold at a place called the Keese Ranch. That's what we used to call it, right? Anybody that's been there knows it. 2 years later, our whole family was reunited and settled in Galt. But a year and a half later, unexpectedly, we lost our father. And my brother Peyton took on the responsibility of being the head of the Keese household. Along with my brothers, who all worked at Marvell grocery store, we kept the family together. I couldn't even imagine what he was thinking, being only 20 years old and his whole family depending on him. I remember he waited for me to graduate and surprised me. He said, "Hey, it's time for you to take over." I said, "Yeah, really? Come on, give me a break." So a couple of weeks later, because we were all working at Marvell, but I quit my job a year before that so I could play basketball. So, which my mom wasn't too happy about. He also jump-started my musical journey. He started playing guitar first, but gave up after a few months. And I picked up a guitar that was just laying around, and it had books, and I had to teach myself, and I couldn't figure it out for about 6 months because I didn't know who to ask, right? So I was trying to read it, and I didn't want to go to the music store and get embarrassed. I was that kind of person. I didn't want to ask, so I tried to figure it out. So eventually, he co-signed for my first electric guitar, which I still have. And on my last visit, last December, before Christmas, I was there for like 10 days. I told him that I owe him one, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing guitar and making music and making some extra money, keep the flies away. We always ended our days, and at night we started singing 60 songs together every night for 10 days. And he would sing along with me even though he couldn't sing anymore because he's having a hard time. So that made him very happy, reminiscing his younger years. My brother always called my mom in Galt every weekend, which my mom eagerly awaited. He always put other people first, and I can always count on him when I needed something. On my last visit, I made sure I told him that we loved him and appreciate all that he has done for us. You will be missed, my brother. You'll be missed by your sisters, son, daughters, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, extended families and friends. And may you rest in peace on your journey. Thank you. Mr. Noel is going to sing a song for me. You ready? This is a song called He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother.
For as long as I've known this gentleman here, he's always introduced me as Mr. Ray Noel. I don't know why.
You're just like in the heat of the night, Mr. Tibbs, you're Mr. Ray Noel to me. your persona. When you're working somewhere, but when you put your hat on and your guitar, I'm going to call you Mr. Ray Noel.
The road is long with many winding turns that leads to who knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong enough to care. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. For I know he would not have come here. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. If I'm leaning at all, I'm leaning with sadness. There we once was, filled with gladness. For
One another.
it's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on our way to there, why not share? And the love doesn't weigh me down at all. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He ain't heavy, he's my
brother. Any one of you guys that has anything to say, or I want to get it out of your chest, you guys can come here. I know Art Dakanai is a very good public speaker, but but he might take over, so I won't call him up. All right. Don, you want to say something? Our good friend and an old friend for 50 years, I think.
Hey, don't show his age.
Yeah. Mr. Donatelli.
Hey, thanks, Tony. I was thinking as I listened to certainly Dottie at the graveside services and to Tony talking just a moment ago, how wonderful it is to have friends and people in our life that mean so much to us, and to know the Keese family is to love them. And as Anton said, 50 years now, being friends, but also sharing our lives, as everyone in this room has, certainly as family and good friends as well. And so I'm sure what I say could be echoed by each and every one of you. But Peyton was, I think, a man of great character, and certainly I didn't know him as well as some of the other brothers and sisters, but I did know the story that Tony shared with you, that when the patriarch of the family, when Mr. Keese passed away very suddenly, and here the Keese family is here obviously with other family in this Galt community, and then the big brother steps in, and all the brothers pitch together, working closely obviously with their sisters and with their mother and the rest of the extended family to make a go of it, and that they have. They've contributed so greatly to my life, to the lives of this people in this community, and I'm just so proud to know them, and certainly have known Peyton as a friend and someone who, again, was strong in character, who cared deeply about his family, about those around him, that was a good example for anyone that would know him. And so, without being up here long, I just want to say that certainly it's sorrowful to lose someone so special, and to see that as we pass through life, some of the things that will challenge us, but I think he would be so very proud of everyone in this room to know that we came here today to honor his memory, to honor those who continue to survive and to live on, and he would want us to certainly to enjoy that in his memory. And so I want to say with a deep respect and certainly a tremendous amount of love to all my friends in the Keese family here, that Peyton was well loved, and he was someone who obviously was an example for all of us. And I consider your friendship such a special part of my life. And as we continue on this life journey, we'll certainly see others that will pass along, but Peyton will always remain in our memories. And so thank you so much for allowing